are here.
We are here
to remind ourselves that the balance of justice is being manipulated, and we must be persistent as the civil rights movements in the past. We are here.
We are here
as emergency first responders and as the preeminent black firefighter organization in America. We offer our perspective. Our intention is to bring national attention to this court case in New Haven. We contend the decision may have a negative ramification and a ripple effect on the future of the fire service in general and the decline of our representation in particular. This case also has the potential to have a greater impact on all other Americans as an attack on Title VII and the constitutional rights.
This case, called Ricci versus DeStefano, is one of two major civil rights cases pending in the Supreme Court this term. The other is known as the Northwest Austin Municipal Utilities District versus the government and the Attorney General. Started off as Casey, but ironically now it is Eric Holder. This is the voting rights case, for short, challenging the constitutionality of the 2006 Voting Rights Act. These two cases in the Supreme Court will define what the court says at the dawn of the new freedom in the Obama administration and the new Congress. If you are a student of history, you know that African Americans gained their freedom in the late 1800s through the 13th, 14th Amendment and through the Civil Rights Act. However, they lost it in the court by the end of that century in the 1890s, particularly in a case called Plessy versus Ferguson, and it ushered in an era of Jim Crow segregation for nearly another 100 years to the 1960s with the civil rights movement led by Martin Luther King and many other civil rights volunteers. However, that short-lived gain from the 1960s to the 1970s was greatly limited again by the Supreme Court under an era of President Reagan and President Bush and Supreme Court Justice William Rehnquist. Now, in this dawn of new freedom, which way is the court going to go in defining civil rights for the future?